It's about 5:50 a.m. We're at the end of Walnut in the city of Orange, and this is what we're riding today. This beautiful brand new gravel bike. And this was given to me yesterday evening by a Salty Rider. So man, I really appreciate this. This is great. So I've never ridden one. I rode it around last night, and wow, it's amazing. So I'm excited. I am running a little bit late. We'll be taking the what I used to call the 35-minute route. The view, so when I lean over, the view might have a lot of handlebar in it, but I'll try to keep the camera angle to where at least it's a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let me change something really quick. I think I can change the. So I have it on wide right now. Let's change it to ultra wide real quick. Let's see. Okay, so I changed it to ultra wide, which what that does is it's gonna, instead of putting the handlebars kind of close, it'll put them a little further out. That might help. All right. So yeah, this is a whole new experience for me. So figure, we'll take this route. We'll have some hill climbs and see how we can do there, and then also see how fast we can make it. Let's see. So I don't know, like all the gearing or anything yet. Might be a few little noises because I haven't adjusted anything yet. But it's definitely going to be a lot faster than the beach cruiser. And a little more out of control because, like I said, I'm not an experienced gravel bike rider by any means. So I don't know if I'm sitting up too high. But man, yeah, it's taking these hills like nothing. I don't really have time to mess with the derailleur right now. We want to get into another gear so we can get some speed. Well, let's get some speed. What are we on? Yeah, I'll have to make some adjustments. So we're probably cruising at 15 right now. these gears a little bit better. Yeah. So we'll keep it on the largest chain ring. I think that'll be perfect for the whole ride. When I get to the regular surface streets where it's pretty flat, we'll break out the we'll do the speedometer and get an idea of what our cruising speed is. Alright, hill climb. Hill climb. Oh man. It's a breeze. It's a breeze. This thing's a dream. This is great. So my videos, I've been running out of time at night. So I haven't put a lot of I've just been wanting to get videos out so you guys have something to watch. And so I've just been adjusting the color and the lighting so you know, so it looks good. But I should get back to a regular schedule eventually. The bike will help because when I take the beach cruiser, it's, you know, it's it takes a long time to get home, and then when I get home, you know, I'm getting home later. I've been working later, and you know, I have stuff to do at home, and I'm usually pretty tired. So by the time I get to where I have some time to edit, it's already, you know, it's already, you know, 8:30 or 9. Wait, was I supposed to go up right here? Oh no, that was testing. We go up on the next one. But anyway, my videos were taking a long time to export from editing, and I didn't understand why. I thought it was something to do with our internet, and then I realized I had accidentally changed the frames per second to 48, which is kind of an oddball number. But that might be why the videos have looked so cool. So I usually either do 30 frames or 60. Rarely I do 60 anymore. I used to always only do 60 because I used to like doing slow motion shots when I'd pass, you know, a group of homeless people or some kind of maneuver on the e-bike. I would slow it down, and you know, I kind of stopped doing that. So Obviously 48 is more than 30. I don't think it means that it's right in the middle of 30 and 60. I think it's a little more technical than that. But you know, like when people film in, I haven't done a lot of research on it, but when people, you know, like a cinematic frame per second are, you know, it's 24. That gives it kind of that cinematic look. And then actually, I read that The Hobbit was filmed in 48. But you know, eventually I'll learn about all that stuff. So yeah, I might have to spend a little money and get a tube for this bike and get I don't think I have the right adapter for airing up these tires. So if I have to air up the tires, I don't think I have a way to do it. So I've got a different helmet on today because I left my bike and my helmet at work and rode Metrolink home yesterday. And yeah, so I needed a helmet, so I have kind of a skateboard, well, it isn't kind of, it's a skateboard helmet. It looks like a skateboard helmet, but it's got a light on the back that flashes. So the e-bike had some lights on it, so that was good, but I have no lights right now. So with the headlight and the flashing red light on the back of the helmet, that should be good. All right, so we're on Fairhaven right now. We just, we're right at the cemetery. We're gonna turn over here on Old Grand. And here we go. So hopefully this video turns out good. Let's check our time. We'll see if we can bring up the but yeah, gravel bike, I don't know. Let's see, speedometer. All right, what's our cruising speed? So we're going 13 right now, 14, 15. Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna try to pump up the speed a little bit. My legs are still recovering from the Beach Cruiser series, but we're now in the gravel bike series. And so there's channel's been doing great, so thanks everybody for watching these videos. I'm glad that just makes it really fun, you know, when knowing that I have a few people that really enjoy this, because I enjoy it, you know. Yeah, so we're gonna get to know these gears really good. So I think for most of this commute, we'll stay on the largest chain ring. I wouldn't consider the ride hilly by any means. So we should be able to accomplish what we need to using the speeds I've been using. So this is good too, because it'll help me learn a little bit more about adjusting the derailleur, which I've done in the past on a mountain bike I had, but that's been many years ago. So yeah, I went ahead and left it in 48 frames because I like the way that it looks. So those videos lately have been pretty long, you know, hour. I think today's was an hour and 7 minutes. The one prior to that was only 48 minutes, but I didn't end up uploading the video from the ride. The rest of the ride from the other day from First Street to back home. Yeah, so the saddle for these bikes are obviously much different than what you use on an e-bike for obvious reasons, but honestly I don't know, it doesn't feel that bad. Uh-oh, what was that? I think that was the, what is that? Oh, that's, I forgot to tighten that. That's, we lost the kickstand. So it has an adjustable kickstand and it fell off. That's okay. That's all right. Let's stick it in our pocket. Oh yeah, I was gonna see what time it is. 6:12. So yeah, our target is always 6:40, but you know, we'll take what we can get here. So I think if I ride like this, I think the view isn't going to be any good. So we got to kind of ride like this. So this street right here is called Lincoln, and it runs right next to the railroad tracks. So this gear seems to be a pretty nice gear to start out in, but maybe I'm supposed to be on the next chain ring when I'm in these other gears. I don't know. But we don't care if it rubs a little bit right now. Might be slightly irritating, but this is ASMR. Hell yeah. We're going over the 5 freeway right now. I discovered this little cut right here like 6 months ago. I didn't know about it. So it changed, it was awesome because I had all my Tustin routes and then I had all the Main Street routes, and this was the sweet spot right in the middle. I was really pleased with this route. So I understand the appeal of gravel bikes. I watched I like Sam Pilgrim. I haven't been watching him a lot lately, but he rides, you know, I don't know if he's a downhiller. I don't know, those different types of mountain bikes in my mind get kind of convoluted, so I don't know what type of rider he is. He rides everything. That's what you know, what he turned pro as, I don't know. But he's just, Sam Pilgrim's awesome. He's just got a great energy, but you know, sometime last year he started riding for Canyon, and you know, Canyon was giving him all these different bikes, and he ended up getting a gravel bike, and he met another rider was a you know, like a downhiller or something like that, something in that mountain bike realm, and he had turned into like an urban gravel bike rider. So he was doing, you know, he rides one of these, but he does a lot of tricks. And I hope this camera angle's not all jacked up. Anyway, so he got a gravel bike and met up with this guy in LA. I forget the area they were riding in, but up in these mountains, up in these foothills and mountains. And so that was kind of the first time I ever really tripped out on gravel bikes. It looked like a lot of fun. But I won't be doing any tricks. I'm not going to be doing wheelies. All right, so we're on 4th Street right now. We got a car in this lane, so we're gonna cut over. We're gonna cut over into the neighborhood onto Garfield. Still getting plenty of exercise. That's nice. of traffic, which is typical for First Street, right? You can expect that. Really? All right, so we're gonna ride over here on Halliday. Kind of a bumpy little road, but we've got this clever little bike lane right here. We're at Pine Street, so we'll probably turn coming up to Chestnut. Chestnut has a bike lane. Not that that matters really. You definitely could put some gravel on this road here. All right, yeah, we're getting our workout for sure. Oh, let's cut this way. I like this church. Look at this church. Very nice. Where's my brakes? Where's my brakes? Yeah, Salty Rider, man. If you're watching this, I really appreciate it. And regarding the electric motor thing, you know, eventually I'll be able to get that bike going again. But I'm just kind of focusing on the moment and, you know, just working on stuff in the background to eventually get back on an e-bike. But yeah, with this gravel bike, it's like I feel secure enough to just kind of let things ride out how they ride out. So, but Les Gaines is how I'm gonna pronounce his name. He did make a donation to towards the motor, so I'll collect that in the Cash App so it doesn't get consumed by you know, by my day-to-day survival. And then that's what I'll keep that for, so any kind of anything from the channel will go into that in the future, just for whatever we need. Bike maintenance, high visibility clothing, stuff for the camera, whatever. It's not expensive to keep up. If I can keep up a YouTube channel, then anybody could. But and then Ivan contacted me about putting a little bit of contribution towards the motor, so, or another bike. So But I don't want, I'll probably put out, I don't want to, it's not about that, we're good. As far as I'm concerned, nobody needs to do anything. I have a solution, and that's this. And then also, DIY, I think Electric DIY Life, he has a motor for me, which thanks, man, I appreciate that. I've been so busy, I haven't even taken apart the motor that's on the bike yet. My bike is in the garage. I went and talked to the bike a few times and let it know that it's not forgotten. So the bike's cool, the bike's comfortable. Taking a little vacation, and yeah. And so what else? So, and there's also been a couple of subs that have contacted Electric on their own. So Les, he did, and then Ron also contacted Electric. So, and I'm definitely not, I'm still down for Electric. They've helped me out a lot of. I worked in industrial maintenance technology for many years, and we've spent millions on top of the line equipment. That's what I'm in charge of right now. I mean, equipment that German engineering, and there's always something. It's just, and I understand that, I think it's just that's, when you buy something and you're aware of the terms, and those terms are for you to understand, and they're available if you have questions about it. So that's all good, but it's business, man. It's business. Anyway, so I think, they can make improvements I guess, but I don't know. Maybe that doesn't work. They've been doing it for a long time, and they're still selling a lot of bikes, and they make some cool bikes, so. I mean, I just think, I think this situation's a little unique, but they probably they're probably looking at this channel, and they're like, well, yeah, the motor's gonna break. Oh, come on now, baby. All right. Anyway. But yeah, thanks everybody, and just keep watching the videos. That's it. That's all I care about. I'm not worried about anything else. I want to if anything, this adds some new dimension to these rides that we're getting pretty potentially mundane. I mean, it's kind of been the same thing for over a year. So, riding a new bike, that's the whole That's the whole idea. So essentially this is a bike review. So I should have approached I should have approached this ride like that, yeah. Maybe I will. So if you're new to the channel, this is Pacific Electric bike path. I don't really ride on the bike path just because, for obvious reasons, there's lots of pedestrian traffic. And I know this chain ring is probably a little annoying right now, but all right, let's go. We're going to use these. So definitely need to once I ride this bike for a while, I will get better at some of these maneuvers here. All right, let's check our time. .6:31. So yeah, it'll be close. I don't think I can make it by 6:40, but I might be able to make it by 6:45. So when you're holding right here on the back of these handlebars, you can really put a lot of force on these pedals. This is a pretty nice gear right here. Lots of lights coming over the wall right here. I think that's new. Right. So I would say that the saddle is definitely gonna take some getting used to. Might have to get some of those, one of those little pad things. We'll put that on the list. Got a morning safety meeting. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, I've never used a bike like this ever. Back when I was a kid, I rode a 10-speed a few times. You know, and the gears were right here. But it's pretty cool because, you know, to have all these different types of bikes to ride. It just really broadens the experience and the potential for this channel. Just got to build up the strength in my legs. I mean, they're strong, but this is all new. Sweating. Definitely still a workout. So 5:50, so it's been 40 minutes. Another safety meeting. So yeah, we'll do a review on this bike. We're reviewing it right now. This is the first venture. How I feel physically right now is probably how I felt, you know, 3 miles into my ride on the beach cruiser. So I might go up on the sidewalk right here. These cars are like sharks, you know? They're all around me. Going through the shallow water. Oh yeah. Don't mind me. Yeah, just like in the cruise mode, like this speed. So effortless. We gotta go through, maneuver through this. This is the urban trail ride right here. There's a lot going on this sidewalk. Yeah, I gotta get my maneuvering down on this. Oh man, that was a huge bump. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, if I get out at a decent time, I'll be able to, you know, take some detours and get sidetracked. So right here, there's potential stickers over here. Goat heads, probably. Oh, okay, so I thought there was three. I thought there was 3 chain rings on the, I haven't even had a chance to really look at the bike. I thought there was 3 chain rings on the front. There's 2. So one for what I'm doing now and another for the super hill climbs. So once I get my strength and endurance up, alright, Toyota Camry racing a Scion. Oh. People watch too many movies. Fast and Furious. I've never watched those movies, Fast and Furious. They're very popular. But yeah, if you want to watch a cool channel, check out Sam Pilgrim. He's a really cool guy. Very funny. He's from the UK. And you know, aside from riding professionally, he's just such a great rider, and he can ride anything. So he'll buy, like the video I watched this weekend, he had bought a foldable e-bike for 40 pounds, and it was this little tiny bike that basically was a you know, collapsed like a scissor lift. You know, it was like that style of bikes. So it expands up to close it, and then down it opens up. And he takes that bike, oh man, and just rides the heck out of it. I mean, he does flips, 360s, suicides, like everything. We have a bike lane now. I can get in the bike lane. Let's see, 6:43. Yeah, we're gonna be late. That's all right. So this is gonna end up being a 1-hour video. It's beautiful. And also, it's like, with this bike, it's also about with the beach cruiser, you know, at this part of the ride, I was very focused on trying not to be, but you can't help it, is on just how tired I was, you know. So you don't, like here, I can just kind of kick back, keep making progress, but I can look around at the buildings and the crows and the trees, the lights. So we're going to get some hill climbing action up here. So the key is to get out of the house by 5:30. That's the key. And then start getting to work on time. So I work under a senior production manager that oversees, you know, production, engineering, and maintenance. And I haven't told him that I've been late lately and why, so I got to make sure I remember to tell him. So he's aware. I guess I should hit this little bike now. I feel like my camera's been crooked. All right. So my riding position. So I might be sitting a little too low. I know Electric DIY Life pointed that out about the beach cruiser. All right, so this might get noisy because it just might. There we go. So we're in our climbing gears now. Like a dream. Look at this. Oh. Foot slipped off the pedal. Oh man. Look at this. Oh. What I really want to try is a e-mountain bike. You know, they have a torque sensor. They're not going to have like a throttle or anything, but those are probably 5,000. So with this bike, I think to ride it efficiently, you know, I'm gonna need to lean. I'm gonna need to lean and, you know, down onto these handlebars and really put some force into the pedals. And so what the reason why I'm not riding like that is because I'm filming from a chest mount, but with a gravel bike or a road bike, I'll probably need to mount my camera on my helmet. Yeah. So a lady I work with, her husband works at a bike shop in Tustin on First Street. So I might go by there and I know they want business, you know what I mean? They want me to pay them, which is fine. But yeah, I'll just see how much. I'll just look at some YouTube videos. I might stop by there anyway, just for the fun of it, but just to really how to tune a bike like this. I think it's simple. For me, I just need a bike, like a bike stand. I need something to put the bike up on. I don't have a bike stand. All right, well, another cool video, guys. Thanks again, Salty Rider, and everybody else. Appreciate all y'all.